Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to some more Duskearth. Episode 8. We left off last episode having dealt with, I think it was one troglodyte and some batwings trying to seal off the entrances to the various caverns. I wish I had gotten more accomplished last episode, but unfortunately that was not to be. Right after I ended last episode, I went and unpaused. I was going to play ahead just a little bit to try and get the storage rooms at least partially dug out. But right away we got another migrant wave. So I went and I dealt with organizing that, and then I saved and left it for later. Now, taking a quick look at the migrant wave, we got... Am I looking at the right thing? Here, 552. Yeah, I guess I am. Okay, so we got a guy who's a gem cutter, and a pretty good one at that, rank 12. My previous one was this guy here who is training at it, and he was rank 1. So I decided to convert him to a stone crafter, and I'll just have him like work on rock pots and stuff for now. I did get a bunch of guys that were going to basically end up being haulers. Some of them were Shroom Clan. That was a Shroom Clan. He's a Shroom Clan. This guy's a Stone Clan, but he didn't have any skills of note, and I don't really have anything I want to train up right now. So for now, he's just going to be a hauler. If I need something later, then I'll work on that. I did get 3 guys that were hunters. One of them here, Hunter Bimsaxel right here. He's a legendary ambusher and a Highmaster Marksdwarf and a Highmaster Dodger. So even though he's a Jade Clan, I am going to make him a militia captain to train up my Marksdwarfs, because it seems like it would be a waste of those good skills to not do that. And then I got a guy who's got some medical skills, and that was about it. So he joined our doctor in the medical corps. That is about it for that. So let's jump over to Dwarf Fortress itself. Again, I haven't really done anything since last episode. The only thing that happened was a little bit of dugout here, which isn't too bad. So we're going to continue working on that. I'm going to double check my job list to see what's being done right now. The gem cutter, I'm going to cancel that order because it doesn't need to be done anymore. Yeah, I'm going to remove that. I've been doing that to train up the old gem cutter, but since we have a new one at rank 12, I'm just going to have him start cutting actual gems. The rock cabinets, I'm going to cancel that as well, because I realized I wanted chests, not cabinets. From what I've read on the forums, if dwarves have a cabinet in the room, they'll stuff it full of stuff, and it ends up, for among other things, it ends up bogging down the FPS because of all the items. But also, it can turn into a situation where some people are hoarding stuff, and other people will not have it, like clothes mostly. So I'm going to switch those to chests, because apparently chests don't hold anything or something like that. I don't know. So let's go ahead and cancel that and put in a new order for rock chests. No. Chests. Maybe I can't make ones out of rock. I can make ones out of wood. Okay, well, I guess I won't be making chests just yet. Cabinets, doors. I always make more doors, so I'm going to have my mason go ahead and make doors. Rock door. We'll make 30 of those. I can start putting doors on bedrooms, for example. Leather armor is good. Wooden bolts is good. Are good. So after that, I'm going to jump down here and make sure that things aren't being put in weird places. Like, for example, this stockpile, or this workshop only takes from the stockpile, so you're never going to get wood bolts made here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel all those wood bolts and go back to stonecraft or bone crafting. This can't make wood bolts because it only takes from the stone pile. So again, same thing. I'm going to cancel those. Cancel those. Cancel all of those. And those. Now, let's see. Profile. And it is... Which stone crafter is it? Is it that one? Yes. So that is the new stone crafter. I'm going to assign that location just to him, and he can go ahead and make rock pots. No, actually, yeah, rock pots, because I don't have anything else. I was thinking nest boxes for a moment there, but then I realized I don't have any birds, so that would be pointless. Rock pots on repeat. And that'll get these. This will get set up for doors. That one will as well. Here we're gonna cut on repeat. Add. Cut. No, can't cut those. Cut on repeat. Add. Cut on repeat. I think that's it. Yeah. Now down here, wood bolts, and then carpenter shops aren't doing anything as yet, and that is leather armor. That's good. And let's just take a quick look around the rest of the place to see what needs to be done and or is being done. I did want to change that one squad here. Let's see, under... So I'm going to replace with... Where is he? Hunter. Hauler, no. Oh, it's not on the... He's not on the map yet, derp. That would explain that. I'm going to put... Okay. Oh, I know what I could get my... You know what? I'm going to cancel that job for making bolts. I'm going to remove it. There we go. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my carpenters build bins. Because we need bins. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so, whoops, that's not it. Here we go, bin. That's taken care of. Crafts, that's done. Jump back up to here. So we do have lots of pots and stuff. But they'll run out eventually. And I'm going to leave that as is for now. Jump down here further. That's being cut out. I've got beds that'll be set up shortly. I do need to continue expanding on my dining rooms as well, so I'm going to have to make some more chairs and tables. And with that in mind, let's cancel that. And set this mason shop. No, this mason shop up to make 10 tables. And we'll have this mason set up to make 10 chairs. And that means the tables will be better quality than the chairs, but that's okay. You sit on a chair, but you look at a table. That's the way I look at it. And actually, you know what? We're going to get this one to make 10 chairs as well. So that will give me enough for Oops, that'll give me enough to fill most of this out. I'll just have to make 10 more tables, and then I can start on this one over here later. Now, I think that was as low down, and then there's the cavern areas, which are all sealed off, as you can see here. Everything looks sealed, everything looks sealed. Yeah, sealed and sealed. Perfect. So once I've gotten the storage rooms sorted out, I should hotkey to it. Hotkey, let's make that F7. Yeah. Zoom, storage. Once that's dug out, I'm going to start digging out some of these veins of precious metals that I've found. And then I want to try and dig down further to find the magnecy, because that will provide me with free fuel for smelting of various metals. So until I've got that set up, let's have at her and see what these guys are going to do. Hopefully the FPS will be a little bit better. I switched to lower compression, and hopefully that'll help with the FPS a little bit. And away we go, keeping an eye on things. And FPS has dropped to below 60. It's dropped to 30. Oh my lord. Well, with the FPS so low, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, and if something interesting happens, or if I do something, I will come back. But for now, with such a low FPS, the game is going to basically go on and drag on and drag on, and nothing will get done. So I'm going to take care of that now. Alright guys, I'm back. I got a lot of that masonry work done, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up. And I figured I'd show you guys that. I did notice that when I stopped recording, my FPS, like, I would guess more than tripled. So recording is definitely hurting the FPS. I may have to find a better way to record this to maintain a good FPS. So I'll look into that, but right now I'm just going to keep going with this episode. Pretty standard, basically a mirror of the last room, just with different colors of chairs and stuff. Okay, that's done, and tables. Just going a little slower here because I want to make sure that that feldspar table doesn't get put here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Table. And you know what? I'm probably going to save all that just by putting the feldspar table here. Oh well. Seat. Oh, no, wait, that's marble. Might as well put those in the dining hall. Okay, and let's see. I think stuff is finally being put in here properly. It's got a barrel and a bin, but nothing in them. So for some reason they're still not bringing the gypsum here, and I'm not entirely... Oh, I have no clue why. Do I have to activate something here, maybe? What if I enable that, permit that, but since it's only going to bring gypsum plaster, I have no idea. I really have no clue. But it's worth a try, because otherwise that gypsum plaster is just going to sit out there and never get moved. Now all these beds have been brought in, so I'm going to go ahead and set all of these up as bedrooms. And that will put us at, I believe, 80 bedrooms. And that should keep me going for a while. Because I think, I believe I'm at 62 or 70 dwarves. 62. So that's probably good for at least another migrant wave, if not two. And that'll give me plenty of time to dig out more bedrooms if need be. And of course, I did get the replacement hunter in there as a militia captain, and that's been set up in the military as well. They should be training. And lastly, I've got a lot of this storage room area dug out. I'm waiting to get a higher number of idlers, and I'm going to start dumping this stone, probably in the corner here, so that I can start putting stuff in here. That's about it. I think once I'm done digging out these rooms and these rooms here, are going to start with the magma sea searching. So yeah, that's where things are. Let's just see how that FPS, how far it drops. Yeah, it's dropping like a stone. 47. It's better than the 30 that it was before, but still not that great. Oh yeah, the leather worker got done the leather armor, and I had him make some leather trousers as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have that archer squad put the clothing on. We got those bins done. I might as well put up 10 more on each. As far as I'm concerned, you can never have too many bins. I do want to make sure I make some metal ones though, for trading with the elves, because I don't. If you trade wood with them, they. Oh, actually, there's no elves in this. They're Sylvans. I'm not sure what they think of it. What's going on here? That's still being done. I'm going to stop on the rock crafts just for a bit to make sure that those tables get done. And what's everybody else doing? We've got lots of storing in stockpiles. Some returning a kill there. Yeah, the hunter went out and was fighting an Auroch, and the Auroch wasn't enjoying it very much. Vomiting and retching all over the place before finally falling. And I think this one here as well. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so that's where I am right now. We're going to keep going. We're going to watch how things go for a little bit. What's that? Oh, it's just Merfolk's Pyramid Bone. Cool. Pop up back up here. Did that Bronze Centurion get moved? No, I don't know where he is. He's wandered off somewhere. Unless they're both on the same square. Oh yeah, they're both on the same square. Okay, never mind that. Now, one thing I think I started to mention last episode, or it might have been something that I was talking about off camera with a friend of mine. I would like to eventually expand these walls. My original plan was to have like an area, an airlock sort of area filled with traps. But I'm thinking what I might do instead is expand the walls all the way down to the river so that I could have that direct access to the river, and then have like some side passages with traps and stuff. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. Right now, I've got too much on my plate trying to get things dug out down there. Why is it paused? Things dug out downstairs, and I'd like to expand further. Like I said, find the magma sea. Get some actual metal crafting going, because some of the Genesis stuff revolves around the metal crafting. And I'd like to get that shown. What are these? Oh, okay. What are these? Cages. Okay. Well, what I guess I could do, since I do have some cages, might as well go and set some up.
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
Build traps. Cage trap. Let's build a few like right through here, I guess. Build one. Enemies are more likely to come from the sides, so let's go like this. Big tight mechanism. We can get our trapsmith, or I think it's mechanic that sets these up. Who is my mechanic? I probably shouldn't have him hauling if I want those done. Mechanic. Here we go. Mechanic, you are now free from all hauling duties for the time being. Now, because I'm using Genesis 5.12, there are some things that I can't do in Genesis. I believe things like poison making and maybe even potion making is out. I believe those were included in a later version, like 5.15 or 5.17 or something. So, but I do think I can do the alchemy, and actually that reminds me, down in this kitchen area, I think I can also do the bakery, I think it's called. So I'm going to actually go ahead, I'm going to remove that kitchen. And I'm going to see if I can put another kitchen-ish sort of workshop there and see what it does. Once the cook has finished cooking whatever he's cooking. A thief! Let's go find it. Zoom to right there. What is going to happen? What is he going to do? Oh, he ran right into one of my commander type guys. He ran into my hunter captain, who is presumably engaging him in combat. Here we go. The flying sterling silver bolt strikes the bandit thief in the upper leg, chipping the bone through the hemp cloak. An artery has been opened and a tendon has been torn. That's a good sign. Yeah, that that poor thief. What ended up killing him? Bandit thief. Here we go. Bronze Centurion slashes the thief in the head with his wrist blade, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Beautiful. And I'll go and recover all this stuff. And some lucky dwarf will get to wear it. Have at ya. Look at that, even the goats were moving into combat. That's awesome. My goats kick so much ass. I'm tempted to go into the raws and make them more trainable. Would everybody like that? What do you think? Should I jump into the raws and make them more trainable? Right now, my instincts say yes, but ultimately, I'll leave it up to the viewers here. How does that sound? Okay, so let's see how things are going down here in the storagey areas. Slowly. So I'm going to pause it again and, as before, jump back in if I'm doing something or something interesting happens. Alright, back once more. The caravan from Sazar Etter, which is the Dwarven civilization, has arrived. Now, I forgot to delete one of these trade depots, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that, and hopefully that won't screw them up. And I'm going to move all those crafts because, well, they're the dwarves, and I want to trade with my people. And I was hoping that these would be in bins by now, but apparently they're not. So this might take a while. I'm going to pause once more while I set this up. Alright, so the Dwarven caravan is arriving, and our goods are slowly but steadily being brought over to the trade depot. One thing I did decide to do in desperate hopes of helping with the FPS a little bit. Then went and I slaughtered a bunch of the animals. Some of them haven't been slaughtered yet. I figured since I've got at least one, and I think maybe even two of those utility spiders, I didn't actually check, so I'm only guessing. I went and I slaughtered all the bat wings, for example, and I slaughtered a few of the extraneous goats. None of the named ones, fortunately. And like I slaughtered a couple of peckets, and there's well, the Orc hasn't been slaughtered yet, but it's up for slaughter. So hopefully that'll help as well a little bit. It'll mean less things pathfinding. And if anybody else has any suggestions, though, I would love to hear it. Okay, soldiers are sparring. That's fine. And I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to just trade exclusively with the dwarves and not with the other people. The dwarves will obviously bring me what I need based on my my requisitioning. No, well, it's not really the right term for it, but I guess it works. Whereas the other guys just, bring random stuff and not very much of it. And this way I can just save up all of my crafts for one big fling. Oh, Snatcher. Did I catch it? Did I? Yes, I did. Nice. Another Snatcher. Sweet. Now, what is this guy doing? He's going to clean himself. Okay. So I've caught 2 Snatchers already in my cages. And that guy's cutting down the trees. Okay, good. What was this one that we caught? Was it also Serpent Folk? Yes, it was. So eventually I do want to set up like a little arena area to train my my militia. Oh, another thief. That one is a ratling. And he should get killed pretty easily. Yeah. Between the bronze centurions and the goats, he didn't stand a chance. Okay, so we will unforbid that stuff to pick it up. Still bringing crafts. My trader is drinking right now anyways, so that doesn't matter too much. You know what? I forgot that my broker needs to be taken off of hauling. Who's my broker again? Broker is the overseer. Alright. So yeah, he needs to stop hauling as well, or else he'll just never get there. Here we go.
No. I said no.
Okay, that got dismantled. So I'm going to see if I can build one of those cool kitchen-y type new workshops. Let's see. Culinary shop, I believe is what it is. Go and build it. And I will build it out of... Yeah, sure, why not? I got lots of marble. Now, how am I doing for wood supply? Oh, it's getting better. Okay, so what I think I might also do is build... I'm not sure where to put it. I'm going to build those tables while I'm here. One, two, three, etc. Perfect. Now, I wanted to build a workshop. I'd like to build these. Where are they? These sauna vents. They apparently give off like a mist or something that heals and makes dwarves happy. Is the understanding I have. I don't know what sort of radius it gives it off in, nor do I know how they work exactly. as that. Yeah, it's basically what I'm trying to get at. Is I'm not really sure how to use them. So I'm going to set up one or two. Oh, it needs grates. Okay, so I'm going to have to build some grates first, which will require metal. So yeah, that'll have to wait. From what I understand, the sawmill isn't any better than the workshop in this version, but I believe that's been changed in later versions. Display case. I guess I could put a display case somewhere if I have. Okay, I've got a diorite cabinet, I've got a bracelet, and a hatch cover. Well, the hatch cover is going to eventually be used for something. So how about we go like this? Build, workshop, display case. Let's stick this display case. I needed clear glass blocks. Okay, never mind that also. Potted plant? Can I build a potted plant? Let's build a potted plant. I don't have a lot of space in this area though. Let's build one right here, I guess. You can have a potted plant. Oh, it takes up a bucket. No, I don't want to use buckets right now. I don't know what a Tinker's Workbench does, so I'll have to look that up. You know what? I'm going to build a Tinker's Workshop. Why not? Let's build it right here. There's space. And we'll build it out of Migmatite and Migmatite mechanism. I don't know what this upgrade station does either, but let's go ahead and build that as well. I don't know how it works, so we'll build it right there. Okay. A shroom shrine? Interesting. Yeah, some of these I don't even remember seeing in the documentation that Dion posted, which I realize is a work in progress, so don't take that as me complaining, Dion. Actually, if any of these aren't in there, maybe you could post in the comments what they do. Like, I'd love to know what this Shroom Shrine does, and the Occult Grove, and so on. Alright, so let's see what's going on here up top. I'm gonna guess that my trader is asleep. Great. Now, how is the... This is coming along nicely. Dump more of this stuff. And I guess I'll set up these first 4 stockpiles as well while I'm thinking about it. So this bottom one, they're all most of them are going to be furniture stockpiles of varying configurations. There's going to be a few, obviously, that won't be. So to start, let's go with this one here. Forbid, and change out the qualities. Now this one I'm going to have for floodgates, hatch covers, grates, and doors. This one, and this is where my attention to organization starts to become a little bit anal. But on the other hand, it also helps things. Well, obviously, the whole point of it is to keep things organized, and that's basically what I'm aiming to do here. Beds, thrones, and tables. Here. Oh, I didn't change the qualities, did I? Yeah, I did. Here. Again, change the qualities. And here we're going to have boxes, bags, bins. Yeah, that's it. Here, we're going to go armor stands, weapon racks, and cabinets. And we'll get that going for now. Pop back up here. Guy's probably still sleeping, so I'm not going to worry about checking. At least not yet. Actually, how is that smoothing coming along? Pretty nicely. Excellent. Food stores are decent. It looks like the cages are being taken care of, which is good also. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and unforbid some of this ammunition so we can go pick it up again. Oh, that was already unforbidden. So is that. I guess I don't have a stockpile for weapons yet. No, I do have a stockpile for weapons. Huh. So where's all this ammo I've been expending for my hunters? Oh, there's some of it. I prefer to do all this manually so that, you know, guys aren't running out in the middle of battle to pick up ammunition. That's just not a good thing. Well, no, that's not it. Is it? No, that's not. Okay. What's down here? I'd be surprised if there's any on this side of the river. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Unpause, go back to this. Is he still asleep? Yeah, he's still asleep. Damn you, broker. Oh. Uh-oh. I didn't want this. Unbin those. I think they're not. I think they're gonna leave them in bins for now. But as they get used up, then the bins will hopefully be removed. What's going on down here? Is that. What's this waiting on? Waiting on cooking. Okay, that's fine. And how about down in here? This is waiting on a mechanic. And waiting on a mechanic. That's fine as well. Hop back up here. Actually, what I'm going to do to cut down on some of the hauling is undo that. Is this all moss in here? No. If it was, I'd have moved those goats inside, but not quite yet. Now the broker's bringing in items to the depot. Sigh. Okay, those have been binned up. Good. I'm gonna have to start making floors here. But I'm not gonna do that until stuff has been organized. Speaking of which, have these been... Yes, they have. Thief! Oh, he must have got caged right away. How nice is that? Already these cages are paying for themselves, basically. Okay. Now the broker's eating. I swear to God, if we miss this, I'm going to be choked. But I'm going to go and follow that broker. Wish there was some way I could, like, carrot on a stick in there or something. That's overseer, right? Yeah. Overseer. That would have been IRC. That is, thespawn.net. a very amazing gaming community that I'm part of. A lot of the other video people that I've linked have been spawners, as I call them, and I think they call themselves as well. Now he's freaking harvesting. Oh my god. Oh no, he's going to eat it. Jeez. Why don't you eat a meal instead of a plump helmet? Now the liaison wants to talk to me. A dwarven god's work is never done, I guess. Well, liaison, talk. Talk faster.
Winter is at hand.
Okay, I'm going to pause so we can speed this up a little bit. The whole FPS thing. Oh, wait, I'm just sitting at 80. That's much better than it has been. You know, I'm gonna sit with that. Oh, now we dropped down to 40. Got my hopes up there. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for now, and hopefully, with the better FPS, I can get through to the trading and take care of that, and then come back afterwards to show you guys what I've decided to purchase. So, see you in a bit. Alrighty, I managed to get the trading in just barely.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Literally, it was like, the merchants are leaving, and then my trader went and finished the trading. So, I got that in. I had over 30,000 dwarf bucks to trade, and I got a whole pile of stuff. Mostly, I grabbed a bunch of bars, as you can see here in my bars stockpile. Things like I got some black bronze, I got some steel, some iron, some pig iron, some moon silver. I also picked up some coke and some potash and ash, which will eventually get put into a different stockpile. Lots of food and lots of drink, and a whole lot in the way of like plants for more brewing. I went from like 200 to 800 drink, and both of those were well under 100. Now they're close to 300 each. Lots of plants, tons and tons of seeds. They had lots of seeds to trade for. I did pick up some more weapons and stuff as well. Not a lot. Most of the weapons that they had were ones that my guys weren't really going to be using that much. But what I ended up doing was picking up... Okay, I have this one steel dwarf. I've got him set up as a hauler right now, because he didn't really have any skills. Here he is, hauler. He was a steel dwarf that didn't really have any skills. My plan was to train him as a soldier once I got some more gear. Now, because he had no existing weapon skills, I figured I'd grab a weapon that is a little abnormal, that you might not necessarily see among dwarves, and give it to him and have him train with that. So what I did is I bought a void steel maul. It was like $3,000 3,000 dwarf buck weapon. And what better person to give it to than a guy who can has no skills at all. So he'll train in that at some point. I'll actually probably set that up off camera and give regular updates on his progress. For now, though, as you did see, I did bring up the time at one point. I am well over 40 minutes, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to end the episode here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to make sure I put that Auroch on slaughter. Unless he's already on slaughter. He is. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the episode here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Last check, I'm up to approximately 95 subscribers, which is far more than I thought I would ever get. So I want to thank all my subscribers for joining up and for watching so consistently. It's very much an honor to share with you guys and to have people actually interested in watching what I'm doing. So, yeah, thanks very much to you all. It's nice to be here for you, I guess. As usual, if you enjoy this video, pass it on to somebody who you think may like it. And as with my newer videos, just a request to upvote me on Reddit, which will hopefully get me a few more views and expand my viewer base. Take care for now, guys. Thanks for watching.